The question 7A of the Wassce 2010 May-June General Mathematics question says that Madam Kwakiewa imported a quantity of frozen fish costing 400 Ghana cedis. The goods attracted an import duty of 15% of its cost. Okay? She also paid a sales tax of 10% of the total cost of the goods, including the import duty, and then sold the goods for 660 Ghana cedis. Calculate our percentage profit. Very good. This type of question, for you to solve it, you have to take it slowly and also analyze it sentence by sentence. Okay? Madam Kwakiewa imported a quantity of frozen fish costing 400 Ghana cedis. Okay? So, cost of importing the fish. So we can say the cost, okay, of imports. The cost of imports is Ghana cedis 400. So 400 Ghana cedis, okay? That is the cost of imports. Now that's the cost of importing the frozen fish, okay? Now they said that the goods attracted an import duty of 15% of its cost. Very good. So that means I would say import duty is, it says 15% of its cost. 15%, right, of its cost. 15% of its cost. Okay, now how do we calculate that? How do we now calculate the import duty? We know that the cost of importing the frozen fish is 400, and we have been told that the import duty is going to be 15% of this cost. Okay, now 15% means 15 over 100. Okay, 50% of its cost of right here means times. Take note, import duty is 15% of this cost. That's what they say. Now 15% means 15 over 100 of means times. Now what is the cost that we're talking about right here? 400. Okay, now what do? We can have 0 to cancel 0 right here, 0 to cancel 0 right here. Okay, so that means I have 15 times 4, that is going to be 60 Ghana cedis. So now I have 60 Ghana cedis. Okay, so now that is the import duty. Okay, now the question now goes further by saying she also paid a sales tax of 10%. 10% of what? He said 10% of the total cost of the goods, including the import duty. So that means that the sales tax is 10% of total costs. And that total cost, they said it includes the import duty. Okay, so that means my total costs, so I can say now total costs, which includes, that's including total cost including import duty. take note, including your total cost, including import duty, is going to be how much? She imported the frozen fish with 400 Ghana cedis before, right? Now our import duty is what? 60. So now our total cost is now 400 plus 60. Take note of what they say. She also paid a sales tax of 10% of the total cost of the goods, including the import duty. So now we know that the import duty is 60. She had already imported with 400. Now our total cost now is going to be 460 Ghana cedis. Okay, very good, guys. 460 Ghana cedis. Okay, now but you also told that the sales tax is 10% of this. So that means I can come back here and say sales tax, okay, equals to 10% of this new total cost. Okay. Remember we had said this is new total cost right here. Okay, new total costs. So now we have 10%. 10% means 10 over 100 of means times. Okay, what is the new total cost that we have right now? 460. You still remember the way we got 460? That was the cost of importing and plus the import duty. Okay, now let us solve this right here. Okay, so this is going to give us 0 can cancel this 0 right here. This can also cancel this right here. So what I have left is going to give me 46 Ghana cedis. Okay, so now I have my sales tax now to be 46 Ghana cedis. Okay, now the question now says that calculate a percentage profit. So one thing you need to look at right here is that you realize that Madam Kwakyewa has already spent 460 now. How did she, and also 46. Okay, how did we come about 460? She started with importing the fish, frozen fish, with 400, right? She paid an import duty of 60, which was 15% of the 400, and then we got 460, okay, which was 400 plus 60, which is the new total cost. But then we were told that she paid a sales tax of 10% of the new total cost, and the new total cost is 460. So that means the sales tax is 46. Okay, now if sales tax is 46, what do you think is our overall total cost price? How much has she spent overall right now? So that's gonna be 460 that she spends on buying the frozen fish and importing, and for the import duty rather. So that's 460 plus what she now paid on the sales for sales tax, which is 46. If you add that together, that is going to give you 506. So that means I have this right here, 506 Ghana cedis. Okay, very good, guys. I hope you understand. You are getting this concept right here. Okay, the overall total cost is that. Okay, but if we go back to the question, we are told that, and then she sold the goods for 660. If you look at it, it says, and then sold the goods for 660 Ghana cedis. Okay, if she did that, then that means we can say that selling price, we can say selling price, okay, equals to 660 Ghana cedis. Okay, remember that she had already spent overall 506, right? Now selling price is 660. What is our profit? What is our profit? The profit is going to be selling price minus the overall total, okay, cost price. Okay, now the selling price is 660. She sold for 660, and then she spent overall 506, right? She spent overall 506. Okay, she spent overall 506. So that means our profit right now is going to be 154 Ghana cedis. Very good. So now she got this profit of 154 Ghana cedis. But if you take a look at the question says that we should calculate our percentage profit. Very good. We are almost there. Since we already got the profit, now it's so easy to calculate our percentage profit. Okay, percentage profit right now is going to give us the profits, okay, divided by that overall total cost price we mentioned, times, because it is percentage, 100 over 1, okay. So now we have, what is the profit? 154, okay, 154 right here. Then the overall total cost price is 506, right? Is 506 right there. It's 506. This is 506, okay. I have 506 times, okay, 100 over 1. If you multiply your numerator and then you divide by 506, which is your denominator, your final answer is going to be 30.43%. Very good, very good. So that means the percentage profit right here is 30.43%. I would encourage you to go over this question again several times and the solution so that you can better understand what we have explained right here. Madam Kwakyewa imported a quantity of frozen fish which cost $400, okay, and then she paid an import duty of 15% on this 400, which was what we did from the beginning, okay. And then we got the import duty to be 60. Thereafter, we were told that she paid a sales tax of 10% of the total cost of the goods, including the import duty. So that means at the $400 that she spent before, with the import duty, that gives you a new total cost right here, okay, which is what you are going to base the sales price on. The sales tax, which is 10% of the 460 we got 46. So now that tells us she has spent that 460 and 46 that she used in the sales tax, giving us a total of 506 that she has spent. But our selling price, we are told, is 660, right? So if our selling price is 660, what is our profit? That's going to be 660 minus 506, which gave us 154 Ghana cedis. Can you see that right there? That is our profit. But for us to calculate percentage profit, we have to then do the profit over the overall total cost price times 100/1, because it's percentage. Then if you plug in all the numbers, our final answer is 30.43%. All right, guys, I will see you in the next class where we'll be looking at the next question. Bye.